Welcome back to more Subnautica Below Zero, and we are in this cave. We're going to be seeing some pretty cool stuff in this episode. And currently we are going into Parvan's little office area. Okay, so we're going to steal...
The person who worked here also live in storage.
Oops. I mean, Oh, he made like a doodle of the... Man, if he drew these are pretty cool. So, these are both drawings of creatures from the original game. This is the Reaper Leviathan, of which we saw a skull of one in Marguerite Maida's base. So, you would see this thing like swish its tail through like murky water, and then it would like jump at you. But what most people don't know about it, the Reaper, I think, is that it actually, how it functions in game is it actually focuses on noise rather than like actually seeing you. Then this is the Sea Dragon, which you would see in the later game. How much space? Oh, I have no space left. You know what? I don't think I need this water. Not to mention, I can always come back for this water. Because it's not like items despawn. But now we're getting to the really cool stuff later, and well, this is more of like early mid game stuff.
I sense many things here. Death among them.
Then there's the huge creature right there. Which this is absolutely crazy. Okay, I probably should have gone down in a more normal fashion, but some scans. Getting some new stuff. Make sure I don't run out of like important stuff. What is that? What's a water tablet? Okay, what else can I drop? I mean, I don't really need copper. I don't really need fiber mesh. I might keep one. Just a bunch of stuff. Wait, straight up? Oh, just straight up glass. Okay. Oh, I absolutely cannot pass up an advanced wiring kit. That is the biggest freebie that they've thrown me. But yeah, here you got one of the creature's, like, hands or claws. Wait, why can't I scan that? I thought I could. Hydrochloric acid, that's very important. A lot of important things here, it seemeth. Oh, and here it is. Here's a prawn suit fragment. And now we need 4 of those in order to get ourselves a prawn suit. Though, once we have the prawn suit, it's pretty much game over. Because, yeah, that gets us anywhere we need to go when we want to go there. Oop, I need that. This place has so much useful stuff. Go. What's this? Synthetic fibers. Oh, I don't need to find the spiral plant clippings now. That's so useful. Alright, then, eventually you need to find Kara infection pustule. Environmental conditions and subtle mitigations suggest that this variant of the Kara bacterium's rate of transmission is somewhat lower than that of the widespread outbreak previously reported on 4546b. The bacteria's capacity to survive for a long period of time off the Leviathan's corpse suggests highly efficient saprophytic properties. Scans indicate the pustules are merely visible, the visible component of a dense bacterial network feeding off the dead cells of the Leviathan. Despite the risk, further research is recommended. Is it? Yeah, you can scan its... You can scan its teeth, in case you wanted to do that. You can scan its skull. Which, jeez. This thing is huge. Imagine if you could find these things in the game. Just like roaming around. But then again, I kind of like that. This is kind of like, you know, just here. Should I be here? Like, right next to this green globule? Ow. Good thing I take, like, negative amounts of fall damage. Oh, wait. I need to go down. Is there... Okay, it's fine. What am I gonna do? Break my legs? I don't think so. Let's see. What else? Oh, there it is. But I can't pick that up. Scanner.
My investigation of the fire excavation site, including the cave entrance and surrounding area, revealed minor cosmetic damage to Altera survey equipment and significant...
Yeah, we can listen to that later.
This was Sam's necklace. She never took it off.
Cool. Glad that's all you have to say about that.
It appears that your sister's death was accompanied by
Okay, there we
significant
go.
destruction.
Doesn't make any sense. She would never destroy a base. Well, baselessly.
Are your feelings confused? I am detecting more than one.
I don't know. I feel disillusioned, worried. I thought I knew Sam better than I really did. When we were kids, I was always the one breaking and rebuilding things. She wouldn't even go into a bake sale without a plan. For classic oatmeal cookies, no less. So serious. She wouldn't have anything to do with my molecularly transformed caramel pretzel lumps.
Your mind goes easily to food. To distract you from your feelings?
Okay, I think that's enough mind reading for now. This wasn't negligence.
Wait, why is this closed?
It's not
You know
Sam.
what? It's
This
fine.
was something else.
Oh.
Patrol log, excavation site, day 33, morning. I thought I saw something moving on the screen, but it was just that I sneezed. Wiped it off. Fred's not convinced the Leviathan is really dead, but I've never even seen it blink. Nevertheless, I am now undertaking the mandatory foot patrol. Inside the cave, confirming a whole lot of nothing. Creatures still dead. Cave still boring. I miss the mining site. At least you could talk to people. Oh, wait now. What's this? A rock! I found an interesting rock. That makes 3 this week. The others will be
Yeah,
happy
that's
to
pretty,
have a friend.
pretty good ratio right there.
Concluding patrol. Perimeter secured. Nothing to report.
Yes. Snow fox.
End log.
So yeah, I imagine it would be extremely boring. Oh, I have so much stuff. So much decorative stuff, mainly. Where's this lead out again? Alright, this is just this place. I actually am not all too sure. Okay, maybe I guess we just go through the water again. Because I thought there was another area through here. But yeah. Not really sure where we need to go next. I suppose the mining site might be the logical thing, but without the rebreather, that seems slightly illogical. Seeing that that is probably like 100 or more meters down. Okay, air pocket. And back to the land. Thank God. Haven't seen any of the land walking snow stalkers because they can both go on land and water. Because they're amphibious like that, I guess. Oh, maybe this is a snow stalker den. Well, I need a fevered pepper, so I obviously gotta go in here. Oh, there's one. Look at him. But yeah, he will bite my face off. He's not the trained one like in Marguerite's base. I'm trying to think. Let's check the map. Where is the map? Oh, it's below all these. I'll keep this open just in case. Okay, map. So, I think we go to the north base then, next? Because that's more on-land stuff, and we're already on land, so I mean, might as well. Though we will have to go back to the sea truck, because all that's, like, pretty far away. Steam vent, you better last till I get there. Oh, you ran out, you bastard.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
I mean, I probably could jump down there, but that's not a great idea. Not to mention, there's like baseball-sized hail falling from the sky, so... The fact that I'm not immediately getting pelted by that is pretty impressive, honestly. Alright, we also have to be more careful because we get colder when the weather's like this. Might as well just create some room. Then I might as well drop something else. I guess a fiber mesh. Fiber mesh isn't all too useful. Then I think it's just back to the sea truck from here then, I suppose. What's that way then? We'll find out. Oh, maybe that just loops around to the same path. Okay, okay. So we know where we need to go, right? More or less. We just need to go north. Well, more or less north. Then, well, we're definitely stopping at the base after this, though. Actually, you know what? No. We already have the storage module. We don't need to stop at no base. This is the base. We're gonna drop 2 of these off. We're gonna drop 2 of these off. Medkit. We ran out of thermos, so we're just gonna drop those. All of that snowstalker fur. See, look at how nice it is to have all this space just available. Look at that. We didn't even need to think about stopping at the base. And the beacon. Look at that. That is perfect. That is beyond perfect, actually. This is as perfect as perfect gets. Oh, that's right. I forgot I parked like that near the... Though I should probably put a beacon near the other place then, because I don't think it'll keep that area marked. Though I like that there's, like, beacons automatically in the places that are far away. And I'm 90% sure Below Zero was just supposed to be a DLC for the first Subnautica game, but I'm glad it isn't. It's its own, like, sort of thing. And it's also crazy that this isn't technically Subnautica 2. Well, it's gonna be weird for Subnautica 2 not seeing, like, familiar fishes in the seas. Because that game's gonna take place on a different planet, which I think is that's a pretty good way to go with it. Though I wish they made DLC for the first game that made you explore the very deep areas. Because if you don't know, if you head in one direction, you'll eventually end up in an ecological dead zone. Which essentially means that if you go any further, you're gonna get attacked by the biggest of big bads that'll pretty much like two-shot you, if not one-shot you. So, yeah, those are like areas you would want to avoid, but it'd be neat if they like added something like, oh, if you go into the ecological dead zone, there might be something very, very rare and cool there, or something like that. Gotta be careful not to hit any of the penguins. Where are we? Actually, maybe... Let's check the map. check the map. Because I think we crashed there, so if we just head north of here, we'll find it. I mean, maybe. There's always a chance. There's always a chance. Let's head a little bit
I
northeast.
have been able to sense the location of an important artifact.
Oh, cool.
I will share its coordinates so you can look into it.
Got it.
Sick.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Even more nice. There we go. We're here. I didn't think I would find it this easily, since it's not in really the most open of spaces. Okay, there we go. Parker there. And I'll just leave the lights on, because, you know, it'll be fine, Charlie. I like... Oh, they also make a cool little noise, too. They'll make like a little vibrating hum noise. It's not easy to see it because it's nighttime. But there is indeed a base here. Wait, where is it? Sorry, snowman. Oh dang, I thought destroying the snowman would give me its rebreather it has on. Dang it. But yeah, this is Outpost 0. So, originally in Subnautica Below Zero, this is the base you would have started at the very beginning of the game. You were already on the planet, but during a storm, the base would have been destroyed and you would have been forced to go into the water. So your motivation would have been based off of, like, you know, that. I also didn't research the bulkhead, so I actually need to get that.
Researchers here were trying to find me.
Care to elaborate? Control? Ooh, that's very good. That allows me to customize my base and also manage the power flow to like certain bits.
While other teams have been pursuing more nebulous approaches to awakening the architects, I've tried to take a more practical approach. We know these part organic, part digital beings stored what they thought of as themselves on computers within their sanctuaries, and we know efforts to wake or communicate with them have been in vain. My theory is that to make first contact, these digital ghosts must first be recombined with an organic component. As Dr. Kaz Slaney's classic study noted, we know they had means to grow cybernetic bodies and to transfer their data patterns between them. There is a known probable architect sanctuary in this sector, but entry is not currently possible. If I can get inside and present the right vessel, I do think we will be successful.
Okay, so...
While other teams have...
Okay, that's the one. We already... This
Bill
one.
wanted to know too much about architects. I could not let her. She was... what do you call them? Voltairean.
What did you think she would do to you?
She might have discovered the gateway to our home world. I thought it wiser not to take the chance.
Yeah, that's fair. Humans tend to destroy and trying to control pretty much anything they come across, I would say. Oh, that was a picture of the...
Ah, my darlings, Brian, Svea, and Oren, I'm counting the days until I can come home and give you all the hugs and kisses. Since my research project was cancelled, they have me at a place called Outpost 0 doing... nothing.
Was this Sam's space? What was she doing all the way out here?
Oh, another spy pangling poster.
I don't think I have a choice. I have to neutralize the bacteria myself. I'm a little nervous. Okay, terrified. But this thing is a death sentence. We shouldn't be messing around with it. I'm no biologist, I know. So does everyone else here. I haven't spoken to Danny since we fought about it. Zeta said she'd handle it and then didn't. Lil practically begged me to drop it. This is completely beyond the scope of your work. You have to stop before you jeopardize your standing with the company. I don't want good standing with a transgov that would do this. Robin tried to warn me. Maybe she was right, and Altera really is unfixable. Maybe I deserve better than this. We all do. I've synthesized the antibacterial agent. I know my biochem at least well enough to do that much. I've stashed some away in one of the Pengling research caves, southeast of the Leviathan. That was probably the easy part. Now I just have to carry out the plan. Focus, be brave, worry about what happens next after the threat is neutralized. They're going to know it was me. If they send me home, when they send me home, where the ice isn't 20 feet thick, I can get my Augie bun back. We can cuddle under a nice warm blanket. Things with Robin will thaw out. They always do. Besides, I think she'll respect this. And then, maybe I'll start my own research outfit with an awesome team. I'd love to work on prosthetics again. Help people find peace and ease in their bodies. No more cold. No more spying. Nothing that can be misused. All right. Now's my time. I've got this.
Okay, we're not gonna go that way. That goes to somewhere near that leads to like the end game. Though we are very, very, very far from being close to completing this game. Even if we did go that way, there would just be an alien facility door that blocks us from progressing any further. So yeah, we can't do anything over there yet. So this is a lot of progress we've made, though. Tons of progress. I like how they kind of just stare at you with their all-seeing eye, or it kind of looks like they have an eye.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Yeah, I'm gonna seek shelter in my sick sea truck. I hope it doesn't do the bug thing and... Oh.
Outpost Zero is where your sister worked her final days on 4546B. It is quite isolated.
Yeah, I know the brightest ideas can flourish in the middle of nowhere, but this is practically off the map. A lot of people would love to get paid to sit around and do nothing. But not Sam. She must have been miserable out here. And they have the nerve to call her negligent. I think they drove her to an extreme.
They also motivated me to change my behavior.
Because they drove you into hiding?
I had calculated that they might be well placed to answer my distress signal. But I came to suspect their motivations were not aligned with mine.
So you made yourself harder to find.
It was a calculation.
Interesting. That was what I was wondering about, like, why wouldn't you... Well, I mean, to be fair, if they're researching the bacterium, and if the architects are, like, super, like, not immune to the disease, then it would have been easy for Altera to use the bacterium against them, in case if they, like, really wanted to, or something like that. Or given that they had the chance, they'd probably just experiment with the bacterium on Alan if they really wanted to. Oh, finally back to the base. Oh right, I need to get all my. You know what? No, let's just set up all the stuff we have in the base. Oh, I have so much stuff. Which poster is this? That's a Pengling poster. Let's put that one here. Bam. Then that is another. There's so many inspirational posters in this game. Maybe a bit too many, if you ask me. I have all the. I only need the sea truck poster. That's all I need. And then, well, I assume this is. Yeah, let's make this our inspiration wall. our inspirational poster wall. Okay, a poster that apparently doesn't have... Oh, right. Then this is the... So you can actually go and visit this in the first game, and... Sorry about that. And you can actually deactivate this, because this is the orbital defense gun from the first game. So, yeah, pretty neat. Though, let's see, how much... We have so much stuff. Okay, there we go. Let's put this picture right there. Let's put... Okay, for some reason it doesn't want to like... Let's put that there. There we go. This desk is really coming together. Now I gotta get all the other stuff out of the sea truck. Because I absolutely crammed this thing full of stuff. Let's get all the customizable and the minor items out of here. There we go. That's at least most of it. Back into the base. Okay, that's the Reaper poster. I think we're gonna put that... Let's actually put that in here. Actually... Maybe I should put all the posters that have stuff from the first game in this one. Yeah, let's do that. And pick up the alien poster. Then the Spy Penguin, we'll actually need to get that a bit later, so we're actually going to be going back to the Snow Leviathan. Or the Frozen Leviathan, eventually. But not right now. We don't really have much to do, as of yet. Man, there's so much space in this place. Then... place that, like, right there. Okay, then we have 2 posters to find a place for. This one, I suppose, can just go right here. Oh, that's sick. Why don't I get a hoverboard in this game? That's unfair. Okay, I accidentally misread that, and I thought it said "you're fired." That'd be so funny, actually. Then right here. Oh, that's just... No, I can't have 2 posters in the same place. Let's just put it right there. Try and line it up. Line it up. There. Anyway, I feel like this episode has gone on maybe a bit too long. I honestly don't know how long it's been going on for. But anyway, that'll just about do it, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.